I'm Christopher Zweig, and this week on CJ at the Movies, I review some new films, including The Phantom of the Open, which stars Mark Rylance as a lousy golfer, a sequel called Hollywood Stargirl, another stalker thriller called Watcher, and David Cronenberg's latest film, Crimes of the Future, starring Viggo Mortensen, Seydoux, and Kristen Stewart, and I gotta give you a trigger warning, it's pretty messed up. Let's take a look. Our first movie is The Phantom of the Open, which tells the true story of Maurice Flitcroft, a lousy golfer who hoaxed his way into the tournament. Mark Rylance stars as Maurice, who started off as a would-be golfer, and then as a crane worker, and then his golf urges inspire him to play in the tournaments, where he scores 121 points. As you know, you want the lowest points in golf in order to win.
How does it feel to have shot the worst round in the history of the Open?
That's hard to tell. It's the first round I've ever played.
He's immediately booted out of the competition, but he comes back posing as different men. He doesn't just set trouble for himself, but also for his family, particularly his wife Sally Hawkins' first son, played by Jake Davis, whose job is on the line with all the humiliation he's displaying.
You gotta take these things up at age 6, you can't take them up at 46.
Well, who says?
He's made your life a misery.
He's made my life. He's made all our lives.
The Phantom of the Open has to have some silly shots of Maurice's golfing dreams, but the film does have a silly attitude towards the real-life character that makes us enjoy it thoroughly. Rylance shows the audience his vulnerabilities, and he allows them to root for him no matter how many points he scores in the tournaments. The movie overcomes its weaknesses and has the optimism to keep going, just like Maurice himself. Our next movie is Hollywood Stargirl, the sequel to the 2020 made-for-Disney Plus movie, which stars Grace VanderWaal once again as the aspiring singer Stargirl, who moves to LA with her mother, played by Judy Greer, who has gotten a job as a costume designer for a movie.
I love your singing.
Thank you.
I'm Evan.
I'm Stargirl.
Cool name.
What's going on out here, Evan?
She's our new neighbor.
Hi.
That's Judd Hirsch as her old neighbor, a former producer, and Elijah Richardson is her new dream guy, while Tyrell Jackson Williams is his brother, both of whom are aspiring filmmakers who enlist Stargirl for their sizzle reel, and she seeks some music help from a disgruntled former singer played by Thurman.
Write your own stuff? No, I just really like other people's stuff. You're gonna have to figure out your own thing.
Hollywood Stargirl has the one obligatory cliche where the title character may have to move again, which is usually predictable in these kind of movies, but it has its heart in the right place when we see her adapt to the world of independent filmmaking and how she's able to sing her heart out. It has characters who manage to change their aspects because of how she appears in their lives, and they're all well-meaning. Top Gun Maverick is the better sequel in theaters now, but this one is something for kids and adults on Disney+, so check it out. Our next movie is Watcher, which tells the story of a young former actress played by Maika Monroe who moves to Bucharest, Romania after her marketing husband lands a promotion. As she adapts to her new surroundings, she notices a man looking at her through the window across the street, and now she believes he's stalking her.
This guy has been watching us since we moved in.
Maybe he's staring at the woman who's staring at him.
I suppose Watcher intends to give this familiar genre a feminine spin in order to keep up with the Me Too era and so forth, and Monroe does a good job at trying to grasp her new reality. But the movie didn't really work for me. It doesn't push the genre to new limits and relies on the most obvious approaches to keep things going. I also felt its execution has to rely on some stupid choices, and yet have the girl survive the terror. This is a mixed bag for me because the acting and chills are provocative, but the story isn't much so. And our last movie is Crimes of the Future, written and directed by David Cronenberg, who combines sci-fi with surgery and performance arts, as the story takes place in a future when a disease starts mutating people and taking away their pain. For example, Viggo Mortensen and Seydoux play two performing artists who both take advantage of the disease for their show. His body grows new organs while she observes and tattoos them. Talk about a what the F movie.
Surgery is sex, isn't it?
Is it?
You know it is. Surgery is the new sex.
Also with Kristen Stewart and Scott Speedman in the cast, Crimes of the Future is bizarre and twisted in so many ways. It's the complete opposite of torture porn. In fact, nobody looks like they're in pain because of this disease. It speaks in a different language that's too advanced for my mind, but it does keep you looking at the mutations and performances, and Cronenberg plays it on a different level. I suggest you buy no snacks during the film. Okay, to recap this week's new movies, thumbs up for The Phantom of the Open, the goofy fun biopic with Mark Rylance as a man who makes a name for himself by losing at golf. Thumbs up for Hollywood Stargirl, the good-hearted sequel with some independent filmmaking on the side. Thumbs down for Watcher, which could have done more or less with this particular stalker genre. And thumbs up for David Cronenberg's Crimes of the Future. I'm not kidding, it's shocking, but it's a good show. Well, those are the movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels. You can also read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and download the new HD Radio app.